Roughly 20 years ago, I went here, in Samar. I vaguely remember this place. All I can remember was we were here to visit some far-off relative to attend their fiesta. Me and my sister were to participate in a sagala, wherein you parade around town wearing gowns or whatever it is that is the part of a gown for a boy. In all honesty, I can't even remember the places that we went, except for one. Bye. I guess it has something to do with the name that made it stick in my mind for a very long time. I sent a message to my cousin in Davao asking for an address. Maybe he can give me directions to my far-off relatives here. Then I got a message that I did not expect. Sorry, but I don't know the addresses of our relatives there. I guess I will just have to find them by myself then. I then searched the place Bye in my GPS. Thankfully, it showed something. So I just followed it, eager to find out where it's going to take me. After more or less 30 minutes, I arrived at Levesares, which looks like a small town just before I get to Bye. To make sure I was going to the right direction, I decided to ask the locals about the place. Apparently, it's a bit farther than I expected. They also mentioned to me that I will know that I'm headed in the right direction when I'm taking a road that's close to the coast. As I went on, I began to notice the poor road conditions. Most of them are unpaved and parts are connected by wooden bridges. I finally got to Bye, not really knowing anyone and sticking out like a sore thumb. Then, people started looking at me. I was riding really slow, so kids were able to follow me. Then I stopped to ask a lady who just came out of her house. I asked if she knows a name. The name that I mentioned was an old relative that I can still remember. Much to my surprise, she actually knows her, and the kids that were following me suddenly became active, telling me, in their best Tagalog way, that they will take me to where she lives. One of the recurring themes of my travel post would be Filipino hospitality. It is the common denominator to every single place that I have been to. After a brief talk with my relatives, my kids wanted to take me to the ocean. They played around. They showed me sea creatures that live near the shore. I was taking videos of them while playing. Then this little girl was telling them not to be too rowdy. That made me laugh. It's a very mature thing to say. After they finished playing, I told them that I have to go back. The girl held my hand, guiding me as we went back to the house. Just when we were about to arrive, she asked me in the best way she can in Tagalog, "Kuya, when are you coming back?" I looked at her not knowing what to say. I finally said, "I'm not sure." After having lunch with them, they told me that I should visit my Lola, who at that time was celebrating her 82nd birthday. She told me about her son, which is my cousin, who used to take her to different countries, and that she is not fond of it anymore. She told me that she likes it better here in the Philippines. She told me, "I'm not limited here. I can take care of small business, and the children, they keep me active." And that's her advice. When your Lola of 82 tells you that the secret to living a long life is to be active, there are no ifs, no buts, you just have to follow it. Thinking about it, I will never forget her advice to me. And with that, I went on to my journey.